doesn't get hotter than this. Been on his ass for a little bit now. It's a big ass foot. He's rubbing the shit along the whole way. It's like this is his hill. I'm hoping for a sighting pretty quick. I just drilled a big old buck with an arrow. It's not the big one I was hoping to find, but holy shit, was that cool. Happened 3 seconds ago. I was following a big 4-point and see if he'd lead me somewhere. I stopped up on a bluff and I rattled my horns. Had a drink of water. I looked over, here comes this big heavy rack. Big body, and it was, holy shit. Is that ever frickin' fun? Whew. So we're definitely going to be having a look at this thing. We'll give him a few minutes to die. Holy shit. There's the lucky rattling horns. There's a couple deer they whacked for me now. And, that's where I shot him, right there. Here's the trail. Here's the trail that came up right on top of my feet. After I rattled, he probably came up 2 minutes after I rattled. Stood right here. Leapt over there as one jump went. Oh my God, he must have jumped 10, 12 feet. There's a couple of speckles of blood there. Here we go. There's fur too. Bunch of fur here. Definitely got some blood. Oh yeah, lots of blood. Okay, here we go. He's definitely sprung a leak, which is good. Oh yeah, he's bleeding good. How exciting is this? Shit. Where's my arrow? Oh, that's a good sign. Broke off. Beautiful. Probably behind the shoulder. He's going down into this dark stuff. Not as much blood as I'd like to see. Maybe we'll wait a little while longer. Started to go uphill. I was getting kind of worried, but then he abruptly turned downhill, so I don't think that felt too good. I think there's a foot upside down right there. Where is it? I think that'll be a dead deer. Holy shit. Looks pretty heavy. Well, oh yeah, he's a senior. Love those seniors. Oh, he's a big bodied bastard. Holy shit. Look at that. Wow. That little broadhead sure did a number on him. Holy cow. That is an awesome old buck. Arrow went right through him, right through the shoulders. Wicked. I'll pull him out here now. Look at this old guy. That is so cool. Oh my God. I guess a big 5-point would have been pretty cool, but shit, rattling a big old blacktail in thick timber, stick an arrow in him. Oh my God, how does it get better than that? Let's pull him out of here. That is a beauty. That is an old buck. Holy shit. Big bases. Thick, gnarly shit. How's that? That is awesome. Oh my God, is that wicked. What do you say to that? Wow. What a hoop on that old fart. Look at that big, thick beak on him. Wow. Wicked. That is so frickin' cool. Wow, man. Old buck. Look at the main beams on that thing. Sweet. Well, here's the story in this guy. I've been pounding this spot relentlessly for about 3 days now, 3 or 4. I was gonna give up yesterday. Look at the size of this old fart. This is just a wicked old blacktail. Look at that old bastard. Massive body on him. He's just a all-around big, old senior, heavy, gnarly, past his prime buck. For me, that's as good as it gets. Anyways, I decided to go at it again this morning. One more time for him. I was going to give her up and head her back to my other gun spot. And started off, it snowed last night, which is very handy. And I was tracking 2 fresh doe tracks up this ridge top, and just going a thick cedar. And finally I decided to give it up, stay on the bluffs. And also there's a big 3-point in front of me, 20 yards. So I tried to videotape and couldn't do it. Tried the can call, couldn't. He just kept marching straight upwind. So I'm thinking, what the hell is he smelling up there? Maybe I better follow him. So I started following him, and then I got out on the bluff. And I had a drink of water, took the pack off, pulled out my rattling horns there, and rattled. And then I'll bet it wasn't 2 minutes. This guy comes sneaking up out of those thick cedars where the fresh doe tracks were. Broadside maybe 20 yards, stopped behind a tree. I picked up my bow, got an arrow on there, like, oh yeah, I'm shooting this thing. And I drew back, wind was at my back. He came up my trail on top of my footprints out of that thick shit where I was tracking the 2 does. And then he took a couple steps, and I drilled him through the left shoulder blade, and it came out his right behind the shoulder. On his right, he ran 60 yards and piled up while running. So does not get better than this. It was so wicked. And there we go. Very cool. All right, there's the rest of them. The rest of them. There's what's left. I got 1, 2 hindquarters, 2 back straps, 2 front shoulders, the head, and the cape. Now, for all you guys that drag deer out whole, I don't know why you do it, but this is what's left. This is what you don't have to drag for a couple K to the truck or whatever you do and break your back. But it's just blooded up ribs. Some rotted up neck meat. I don't know what you're going to lose there. Maybe, I don't know, 7 pounds of neck meat. And that's her on the back that goes. And everything too, when you drag out a buck, you burn the hairs off of the cape. So you don't want to think about that. And you don't want to drag a trophy animal over snow. You burn all the guard hairs off. And most people won't take that into consideration, but to all the avid guys, so you don't want to think about it. Snow will burn it right off. So there it is, one big ass blacktail deer and all the yum parts, and there's a big pile of stuff that just doesn't have to come home or to the truck. Right on, here we go. This is going to be the nasty part coming up. No, there's what it looks like. Got a soft pack. I'm not a big fan of that. Kind of sucked really, but my frame pack's broken, so I'll have to do. There it is, all strapped and ready to hurt me. All the meat's in there. Off I go, down through all this shit. Interesting to see how long this takes. Alright, here's how you put these things on when you're by yourself. Put it on an uphill slope. Get your ass back in that thing. Do it up as tight as you can. Oh, real tight. Gloves on. This is gonna be cold. Cold on the hands. Freaking cold right now. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the shittiest part. Roll over on your hands and knees. It's easier to roll them on your back. Pull them over. Square them up. And then stand up. This will settle a little tighter. There we go. Time for some pain. Oh, it's steep. This is before I start crying. Crying's gonna be coming fairly shortly and probably continuously. Here we go.